Nice ult. That's all we need. Move, 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 move.
Sell a lot of dope, dodge a lot of cake, sticking to the basics, rock a lot of chains, do a lot of things, bottom by the case, sticking to the basics, do it on the record, fucking on the record.
Hey, what's going on, Tunes Nation? I hope you have an awesome day. I just want to quickly say thank you everybody for supporting my channel so far. We are, I believe, 8 or 9 subs away from my goal of 600. Like, this has been an amazing year for me, especially you know, switching over to Paragon like pretty much full time as a gamer. I'm really enjoying this game. You know, there's a lot of pros cons to it. I might make a video about that, you know, another day. But today's video, we're really discussing the GRUX gameplay you see in the background right here. There are several ways you can play GRUX as far as like affinities goes, right? My main go-to is green and black, death and growth. So we always start off with like same 2 cards because I believe they are probably the best 2 cards, honestly, is Coinmaster and Call of the Week as a jungler. It's really good. We'll talk about the gems a little bit later. You will see a common occurrence of gems in several of my builds as a jungler, but this particular one, it's an amazing gem that you cannot leave the house without on a GRUX. It's Executioner's Rush, and I'll show you that was the very first clip you saw in the gameplay. You gain, what was it? It's 40 power. Like, it's ridiculous how much power you gain from that gem as soon as you get a kill. It's ridiculous. But you see below we have Tyrant on, we have Flame of Zetchin, we went back and got Coinmaster. But eventually I will need some ability armor because I do get killed out here. It's pretty good getting ult right here also. Clean up this guy. I believe we get the Kwang right here. I'm gonna die, but it doesn't matter because I'm sitting there front line as much as possible, and that's what you need to do as a GRUX. Don't worry about your death so much because your name isn't Kalari where you can just ult across the map and get an easy pick off somebody and go 10-1. It's not gonna happen for a GRUX. It's very hard. I've had really good games like that, but it's not very common, honestly. So because of the amount of CC, the stuns, the ability damage they have, we're gonna go for Unbroken Spirit over Numbing Rogue. It's just the smartest thing to do, honestly. There's no reason to, you know, put yourself in that bind of like, why have all this basic armor on when the ability damage is so abundant in this gameplay, in this team comp they have. Sorry, I just threw this in here. It was so funny. We melted this guy. It was ridiculous because we all went invis using the Wraith ult. We got the Yor Prime right here. We're gonna try to do it again. We're trying to get picks off in order to like push this mid lane up. We eventually do win the game. We get caught out right here. I was screaming, "Gideon, where are you at?" Because he was kind of like behind the line. I wanted him to teleport up there where you see Sevarog was. He made it out because he dashed. He eventually pulls the ult off, and I think they're about to drop like a triple kill right here. Watch this. This is crazy. Boom! They're all just gone. That was hilarious. I was like laughing so hard at that. So that was a nice little team wipe. We're trying to get the next War Prime right here. Terra's in the river. I went back. I actually put some attack speed on GRUX. Don't sleep on attack speed for GRUX. It is very good because his damage output is rated at a 7. So yeah, that's an option. There's a couple more options in the build. I'll show it later on at the end of the video so you guys get a full understanding of like your thought process and like different options you can go for different team comps on the opposing team. But you saw that little triple kill I just pulled off right there. That's because of the Executioner's Rush. You gain so much power and movement speed off of it that it's so great on the GRUX. So let's go ahead and get right into the build. Here's all the cards you see down below. Veil Stepper is very good, and the reason I chose these 2 affinities is because you could go for Order and, you know, go for the Yami Guardian, but it's just like there's nothing in Order for your early game power / sustain. But the last 3 cards, guys, you want to put on, if you can get that far, is One of the Tribe, Withering Shadow, and Unbroken Spirit. There's no late game and basic armor, unfortunately, which is okay. But because you have these 3 cards, it's 20, 22, and 10. So you're looking at 52 power, and then whoever else is near you from One of the Tribe, you're looking at an additional 15 power. On top of all the health benefits those 3 cards give you, you're looking at quite a bit of sustain and damage output on a GRUX build. So guys, thank you for checking out the video. Make sure you leave a like. Our goal is always 10 likes for every video I do. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.